right, this is for the kid that is always sick. Like they're congested, they're snotty, crusty boogers. They're just constantly going through this. Some are in school, some are in daycare. They've got this stuff going all the time. So what do we do for those kiddos? If this is your kid, I mean no offense by calling them snotty and boogery, but you know they are. If they're that kid, you know they are. So what would I do? Let's go through a quick process of what I would do, starting with diet. First thing I would do is GSD, and that doesn't mean get shit done, but it can. But I would get rid of gluten, sugar, and dairy. I know it can seem daunting, but I've done it with my own child. She has spent times completely free of those things. Let's just start with those, okay? Gluten, sugar, and dairy. Why those? Because they may not be sensitive to all three. They might be. They might be sensitive to just one, but you gotta figure it out. So I'll say, for instance, for Amaya, our daughter, she is sensitive to sugar. If she overdoes it on sugar consistently, not a single intake of sugar, but let's say it's like multiple days in a row, maybe kids parties come in, or whatever the case may be, if there's a string of incidents where she's having more sugar than is normal for her, then she's likely gonna have a stuffy nose, a congestion, she might even get full on sick, and we've tracked this pattern through her life. Now, gluten and dairy don't affect her nearly as much. Now, those aren't staples in her diet, but when she has them, they're not a big deal. So you gotta figure out for your kiddo, because those three things have the tendency to create congestion, create mucus in the body, because not all dairy is created equal, not all sugar, not all gluten is created equal. So you gotta really figure out their combination, because if they're having the low quality stuff and getting these reactions, you're gonna continue to deal with this problem. Next, supplementation. So supplements are a biggie. We love them, support the body. Ideally, your kid gets every nutritional need met through food. Kids are picky sometimes though. So if they are not getting it, you gotta supplement. So we have a trio of supplements that we love as a daily multi, especially kids that are around a bunch of other kids, be it at home, be it at school, or a daycare setting. All of those are great candidates for these three supplements that we really love. They're all chewable, they're meant for kids, and they are Catalin, Congoplex, and Children's Immune. Those three are great for kids that are constantly dealing with immune issues, or just preventative so they don't get those immune issues. Third one, chiropractic care. We have seen through studies that chiropractic care improves immune function. So if you're dealing with immune stuff, let's start with the nervous system. The nervous system controls and regulates every other system in the body, so the immune system is a part of that. If we boost the nervous system, we're going to naturally boost the immune system. So you can see that kids become more resilient. Even though their environment hasn't changed, they may go to the same school, same playground, same daycare, same sibling, yet they're more immune to things. They have a more robust immune system, and they're not constantly dealing with this congestion and snottiness and things that they deal with. Another biggie, sleep. If sleep is off, figure that out. Whether it is a sleep environment, whether it is amount of sleep, whether it is needing more naps, whatever it is, sleep will wreck immune systems all the time. Exercise is another big part of it, but kids naturally are active beings. So if your child is not active, we gotta figure that part out, because kids usually naturally want to be out and about and running and playing and climbing. So if your kid's not doing that, let's figure that part out, because that may be a deeper element that we have to figure out. All right, that's it. Those are the things that I would do if my child was dealing with all that stuff, and that's day after day the things that we recommend to kids here who happen to be in that category of congested snottiness and all sorts of unfun things. So if y'all have any questions, put them down below. If you like this video, share it with a friend who may have that kid, or just subscribe to our channel for more great content. See ya.